In this video, I'm going to talk about the plagiarism that's been done to my name by Stephen, who identified himself as Stephen the Obsoletist. And I think the Obsoletist, Stephen, and the people he's associated with, his associates that help him perpetuate his criminal activity and his informant activity, because he keeps putting stuff with my name, and he's putting like titles on my name, like he made JAMEEL Rawls and all this stuff, and I don't even know what the fuck this dude's tripping off of. And he got me mixed up and all sorts of illegal stuff that he's doing. Then he's an informant because he's saying that he called the police on me and turned me in when I got set up and framed. So he's like an illegal informant snitch type dude, you know. And today we're going to look at a file, see what type of informant type activity Stephen Obsolete is involved with. Today we're looking at a Central Intelligence Agency PDF. And I used to read these all the time. But we're looking at one called Family Jewels. And it gets into the mob and it talks about Johnny Roselli. In August 1960, Mr. Richard Bissell approached Colonel Sheffield Edwards to determine if the Office of Security had assets that may assist in a sensitive mission requiring gangster-type action. The mission target was Fidel Castro. I just love that. I love that the federal government needed the mob for gangster-type action. And then you can read this document and see the type of informant activity Stephen and his associates are involved with, or some of his associates. Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs. In January 1971, the director approved a request from the Director, Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs, to provide covert recruitment and security clearance through BNDD. That's the Germans right there. This has been accomplished through the medium of a propriety of the Office of Security known as blank and operating as support includes covert recruitment investigation, polygraph, medical clearance, and training. It has divided into 3 phases: a CI operation to see confidential informants, from February 67 to November 71. An Office of Security appropriately recruited in several agents for the purpose of covertly monitoring dissident groups in the Washington area considered to be potential threats to the agency personnel and installations. One of these agents so successfully penetrated one dissident group that she was turned over to the FBI for handling. See? Working for the feds. In addition, during this period, the Office of Security Field Office was tasked with collecting available intelligence on dissident groups. All such information was included. See, these people are like mafia informants because you see what they do. Like where I'm at in Michigan, they pay people to pretend like they're Crips and stuff like that, and then sit there and follow people around and pretend like they're Bloods or Shaдаnos or just regular people in neighborhoods and stuff like that. And then the Steven guy, this guy's like some sort of big mafia informant or something. Maybe he's working on some sort of, like the people helping the obsoletes do this, they're probably involved in some sort of big mafia sting in New York or something, and they're trying to put mafia stuff in my name to try to create some sort of like, like this is some really big snitch informant type stuff. And so I'm going to have to let people know how they're trying to use my name. They're mafia informants trying to use my name. Yeah. Damn, this file, I used to sit back and read CIA PDFs. This file got all sorts of stuff. Mob guys, mob informants, and everything now. Castro stalker worked for the CIA. It's interesting. But they've been plagiarizing these informants and plagiarizing my name and harassing me.